What are we talking about today? We're about to find out as soon as we go live. This is fucking shit hot, lads. It's gonna be a lot of things. It's gonna be, will I get my final copyright strike up? Will I become banned? Is my last, will this be the last episode ever? What will happen? We'll find out live on the internet. Okay, here we go. This is a fictional show, by the way, so I probably have to read that out first, don't we? Love life, love life. If you love life, then you love life. Sometimes you can't always make tough love to life, but you can love life from a distance. It's the 13th of the 1st, 2020. Zeus is still fucking pissed at me for sleeping with his ex-girlfriend. He says, fuck it, Ireland, you're covered in rain. So listen, it's my fault. It's Vegan Stephen's fault. All I can do is say, sorry. Hey, getting on, Andrew McCoy, you're looking well. This is the 1st of the 13th, and by the 1st of the 13th, I mean that the time is 1:16. That is right, 1:16. Okay, so we're getting hot into it. We're getting hot, we're getting heavy, we're getting sweaty, we're getting leggy. We're getting all the things. Here we go. And the show, I think we have the disclaimers out the way. No, we don't, because I'm gonna be hitting this fucking lad hard. Vegan Stephen is a parody of podcast. Vegan Stephen is a fictional character. All guests are allegedly fictional characters in this show. All characters and events in the show, even those based on real people, are entirely fictional. Celebrity voices are impersonated poorly. The following program contains coarse language, and due to its content, should not be viewed by anyone. And all my audio levels are looking yum. Everything's looking good. Alright, we're all good. So, the show is about to begin. It's hot. It's sexy. It's female genital mutilation. It's fucking hot. It was trending on Twitter in Asia or something there the other night. Is female genital mutilation right for you? You can get it done on your lunch break if you want. Now, men are saying, listen, fuck that. New uprising of men across the world. They're saying, nah, fuck that. We also want our genitals to be mutilated. So what they're doing is they just kind of get one testicle, and then I think they just get a can of all ink. That's all ink. I'm still waiting for that fucking check, lad. So that when that check clears, I'll take off the label. But until then, I'm drinking all ink until that check clears. All right, bitches. So female genital mutilation, is it right for you? It's hot. It's sexy. It's trendy. Men are now across the world are in religions of Africa. The practice is most common in Western, Eastern and Northeastern religions of Africa. In some countries in the Middle East of Asia, as among migrants from these areas. FGM is therefore a global concern. That's January 31st, 2018 from who.int. Alright, so listen, lads around the world are saying, listen, why do people get female circumcision and all the rest of it? Alright, so this is the definition or whatever according to unfopad.org, resources female genital mutilation to FGM to frequency or something like that. So this is what they have to say about it. Psychosexual reasons. This is like, I was always wondering like why would anyone get it done? Everyone knows female genital mutilation is hot, it's sexy, men are bringing it back, they're getting their balls put in the vice, bang, getting one testicle banged, and then they get to wear their old testicle around their neck as a sign of being put in their place. How are you getting on, Maria Junie? Fair play to you. Alright, so I know you were saving up for those calf implants, lads, but if you really want to go hard or go home, genital mutilation is where it's at. Psychosexual reasons, FGM, is carried out as a way to control women's sexuality. Fuck! That blew my mind. I just read this like a second before I hit the camera. Psychosexual reasons, FGM is carried out as a way to control women's sexuality, which is sometimes said to be instable. That's INSATIABLE. If parts of the genitalia, especially the clitoris, are not removed. It is thought to ensure virginity before marriage and fidelity afterward, and to increase male sexual pleasure. Oh, that is so disgusting. I'm ashamed to be a human. What the fuck? Where did we go wrong, lads? Where did we go wrong? We started off so well. And then for some kind of weird what was this? I'm just going to read it again because this really confused me. So I didn't really know why people were getting, their genitals mutilated. I thought it was just a fun, sexy new trend, like Botox, like getting a sexy tit job. But no, it actually turns out it's some very, very messed up psychosexual reason that people get it done. So I thought it had to do with religion and all this other things, but it looks like it's not really to do with religion at all. So let's just have a little read here. Once again, I'm on umpa.org or whatever. I don't know much about it, so I'm trying to track out a few different websites, just to make sure that I'm not just quoting some maniac. One maniac talking on the internet. I'm looking at Vegan Stevens is enough for one conversation, so we'll see how we're getting on. Psychosexual reasons, FGM is carried out as a way to control women's sexuality, which is sometimes said to be very hard word to spell. If parts of the what's this word? Hey, how are you getting on? How are you getting on? Unsustainable if part of the genitals, especially the clitoris, are removed. Oh jeez, this just sounds fucking. What were they at, like? I think is the camera working, or what the fuck's going on? Oh, there we are. I think the autofocus is getting a bit confused. All right. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. So if you're thinking about doing that on a night out, if someone says, "Do you want to come back tomorrow? We'll have a few shots, and then a vodka. Then I'll cook you a nice dinner." And then, I don't know how these things work. And then, fuck it. Then for psychosexual reasons, let's carry out control of one of our sexualities. So, I don't know, lads, if you want to get involved, testicles in the vice, and I don't know. It seems to be a hot new trend. Oh, yeah, there you are. Oh, jeepers. FGM practiced in Africa, Middle East, Indonesia, Malaysia, as well as some migrants in Europe, United States, and Australia. Or is that Austria? Sorry. Very dyslexic overload. AUSTRAILA. I think that's Australia. Austria is spelled a little bit differently. Anyway. It is also seen in some populations of South Asia. Alright, so it doesn't seem to be linked to, oh god, yeah, there's all sorts of mad shit like breast ironing is what they do in certain parts of Asia to stop the, if there's only like one daughter or something. Hey, getting on, Tyrone316, I like your haircut, you're looking well. You've lovely hands. Alright. Breast ironing, also known as breast flattening, is the pounding of massaging of pubescent girls' breasts using hard or heated objects to try to make them stop developing or disappear. The most widely used implement for breast ironing is wooden pedestile, PESTILE, normally used for pounding tubers, TUBURS. There you have it. So that sounds like shy crack as well. So I don't know, the reviews on Amazon for these things are not great. People are not really satisfied with how these things went down. So very poor reviews of these genital things on Rotten Tomatoes and all the rest of it. Do you know what I mean? So that's the crack. you know. So we're finding out, and we have found out. So we have a little bit of statistics here to look at. Now you have to be careful with statistics because where do they even come from? It's all very well saying, oh, these are statistics, but like there's all sort of agendas at play. There's like anti-Islamic groups and so on. So I could have. I've never read the. What is it? Sorry, the. Not, is it the Quran? Sorry, I'm not well up. I've never read, so like what do I know? I'm just googling. So just be very aware that there's lads at work here trying to. There's money involved in these things. I think some lads are fighting over Mecca, I think it might be called, and they both kind of want it because it's like the birthplace of their religions, possibly. Feel free to quote me on that in court. A fictional lad. Okay, so I just want to bring this back to some lovely little some little facts, a little bit of context. So yeah, I don't know anything about. Oh Jesus, I don't really know anything about female. The old mutilating genitals. I think generally mutilating anything just sounds like a bad party to me. I think I might be sick that day. I'm like mutilating. Shit. I think I have to stay at home and wash my goldfish that day. Fuck, man. I was looking forward to that as well. Oh, damn. Yeah. So, yeah. So I don't know anything about it. Alright, we're talking about breast. I should probably stick to one thing, shouldn't I? This falls under the umbrella of violence against women, and we got like the full Monty here. You got acid attacks, breast ironing. Now, breast ironing's a different thing though, and acid attacks are different things. Breast ironing is a technique used by other family members to keep so that the psychological side of it is that so that the child won't leave the mother and so on, or the father or whatever, because they need someone to look after, kind of like an old folks kind of home. Vegan Steve for president. Way! Thanks, Amos O'Brien Poetry. You're a legend. I am running for president, so that will be happening. It mightn't be for a while, to be honest. I don't want to get ahead of myself. It probably won't be happening for at least 10 years, but it's on the to-do list. It's on the bucket list, so sure, fuck it. Some people have skydiving, some people want to be president. So, sure, look, it's something to do, isn't it? It's pass a bit of time. You only live once. Oh, baby. Health consequences of... Okay, so there's health consequences of breast rolling. So, as a man, I don't really have much to breast roll, so I don't really know. Personally, I feel a bit left out. I've always felt very insecure about the size of my non-existent breasts, but sure look. When I grow up, I wanna be a toaster, yeah. Oh yeah. Emmett O'Brien Poetry, fair play. Alright, sorry. Let me just have a little looky here. Because I just hear, people talking on the bus, oh, isn't this off? You hear this, and I'm like, people talking on the bus are so annoying. But then if you keep hearing the same thing talking, and then you're like, oh, fine, well, I'll see what this crack's about. Like, so I just thought I'd give it a Google and give it an all read. I don't know anything about it, really. My gut instinct was like, oh, this must be really, related to one specific religion or some kind of sect of an extremist cult or something. But it seems to be like just certain niche groups, and it seems to be a way of controlling women. So that's not great. It's not great. A lot of yes, I was listening to a lot of talks yesterday from people, but I don't think I won't talk about it just yet. I'll try and stay on topic. Oh Jesus, what's all this shit about? Preventing spread of AIDS and HIV. Whoa, where's this going from? Alright. Maybe I know fucking nothing about anything, because, okay. Breast ironing is also known as breast flattening. It is the pounding and massaging of pubescent girls' breasts, hardening objects, yada yada, disappear. The practice is typically performed by a close female figure to the victim, traditionally fulfilled by a mother, grandmother, aunt, or female guardian, who will say she is trying to protect the girl from sexual harassment and rape, to prevent early pregnancy that would tarnish the family name. Preventing the spread of sexually transmitted infections such as HIV/AIDS, or to allow the girl to pursue education rather than be forced into early marriage. Next paragraph. It is often mostly practiced in parts of the Cameroon, Cameroon, where boys and men may think that girls whose breasts have begun to grow are ready for sex. Evidence suggests that this has spread to the Cameroonian, same word again, dysphoria, dispora, for example, Britain, where the law defines it as child abuse. The most widely implement used for the breast ironing is a wooden, I've touched about that already. Other tools are bananas. Other tools include leaves, bananas, coconut shells. What the fuck is going on here? Grinding stones, ladles. What the jeepers? And hammers over heated coals. What the fuck is going on here? The ironing practice is generally performed around dusk or dawn in private, such as the household kitchen, to prevent others from seeing the victim becoming aware of the process. Jesus. Particularly fathers or other male figures. Holy shitballs. The massaging process occurs anywhere between 1 week or several months, depending on the victim's resistance of the breasts or something like that. Consistently protruding and ironing practice may occur more than once a day or more weeks at a time. Holy fucking balls. I was trying to find out a bit of the why is this going on exactly. So apparently it's done by women, by other women. And yeah, I've heard a lot of rumours why it's done and stuff, but we're just having a look at Wikipedia. Alright. You can't trust Wikipedia, man. Breast ironing is derived, this is history, breast ironing is derived from ancient practice of breast massaging. Breast massaging aims to help even out different breast sizes and reduce pain of nursing mothers massaging the breasts. Cameroons used to practice on girls who develop at a younger age for their alleged safety. Oh. Alright, listen, I don't have a fucking clue what's going on with any of this shit. I don't understand what the fuck's going on. I thought there was a clear, this is why it happens, it's because of this, but it's just, I don't have a fucking clue now. They just keep changing the reason why it's going on. What the fuck's going on? I'm so confused. What's going on with people? And the weird thing is, I try to practice, I really shouldn't say it in this subject, but fuck, Okay, it's done by mothers to their own daughters, so there's no lads involved, so I guess I can say this. Where is it? Generally, I try to do this thing, which is, it's very frowned upon. It's called it's subjective thinking, objective thinking, critical thinking. So basically how this works is, I'd have to go oh, well maybe the mother's right to do it. And see it from their perspective. Now, instantly emotions get involved and everyone goes, no, you could, the mother's 100% wrong, no, closed case, open closed case, child abuse, grant. But in order for critical thinking, I think you got to take in the context of what was going on in the area at the time. Apparently they're pushing on they're worried about sexual predators attacking young women and they get pregnant too early and all this stuff. So I thought it was done by a different psychological reason, and I don't know. Obviously, the tradition hasn't gone on to the point where I don't know anything about it, so thank fuck it needs to be dying out. Alright, so read a little bit of alleged. So there's a lot of alleged going on here. Incidents, there's a bit of incidents going on. Practice has been documented in Nigeria, Togo, Republic of Ghana, Togo, Zimbabwe. Initially, it has been found in other African countries, breaking Central African Republic, CA, or breast sweeping, SWEEP, has been reported in South Africa. I'm guessing they're talking about as if it's the same thing. The practice is becoming commonly associated with Cameroon, that's CAMERON, as a result of media attention, local events of activists and human rights groups. All of the 200 ethnic groups encourage breast earning. What? So, all of the 200 ethnic groups and... Okay, so this place... I'm probably reading the wrong place. CAMROs. So, their ethnic groups encourage... All 200 of them encourage people to do it. So, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. The survey reported that the... Alright. Listen, it's all fucking here if you want to read it. There's health consequences and opposition. I just kind of want to know, why are people doing it? What's the actual reason? Are they afraid they're gonna get pregnant, or let's cut out the bullshit and feelings here. Why? What do they want? There's a reason why they're fucking banging the chest of these people or whatever. As well as being dangerous, breast earning is criticised as being ineffective at stopping early sex and pregnancy. Okay. So it seems to be maybe a method of stopping early sex and pregnancy. Maybe. GIZ, then called GIZ, and the Network Antis, the Cameroon non-governmental organisation that supports young mothers' campaign against breast earning, and are supported by the Ministry of the PROMOTION of Women and Family. Some have also advocated the law against the practice. However, no such law has been passed. Some consider the practice to be an emerging human rights issue, recognised as the act of gender-based violence. Breast ironing affects women and girls regardless of race, class, religion, socioeconomic background, or age. In regards to recent opposition, that's OPPOSITION 2000 in the United Nations, identified breast ironing as one of the 5 intersecting INTERSECTING forms of discrimination and overlooked crimes against women. Anyone... That was a very high voice. Anyone fucking dyslexia. Oh, you're some boy. According to one Cameroon lawyer, if a medical doctor determines that damage has been caused to the breasts, the perpetrator can be punished by up to 3 years in prison. Way! Fair play. Provided the matter is reported within a few months. Well, who would actually... The thing is, what daughter would ever report her mother to be locked away for 3 years? And these things are done in private between only the mother and the grandmother and the daughter. And then the mother is doing it to try and help the daughter because she's believe what she thinks is best. And it's a whole psychological headfuck, so... To do it past fears, the fear of... Again, there must be, areas where rape's a problem or something. I've no idea. I've never been to these countries. Or this country in particular, which is called Metropolitan Police Service. Incidents. Alright, so grim enough. Grim and grimmer. and grim and grimmer and grimmer and grimmer. So that was Shy Crack. We might have a look at this whole. Yeah, sure. I think yeah. So just a load of people. Women repressing women with the other one, and men repressing women with this one. Psychosexual thing. So everyone's having to go at the women. If it's not the women having to go at the women, it's the lad having to go at the women. And so the women have it rough. I think I have it rough, and apparently I'm privileged because I have a really cool haircut. So what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? You can't win. Hey baby, I just wanna make love to your white privilege, white privilege, white privilege. What else? I've got a white privilege. I probably have like skinny privilege or something, if that's a thing. I also have stylish as fuck privilege. I got king of consistency privilege. Oh man. No substitute, no substitute, no substitute, yeah. Oh, gotta send some emojis onto the chat, lad. It's all about the emojis on the chat. Alright, can we get the fucking chat up? I'll go on the thing here. Sure, fuck it. It's break time. I can hear enough. What we talk? Jesus. Alright, we'll sum up that fucking thing, and I've got too much stuff to be talking about. Can we get a metronome up in here? Metronome. How many beats per second is my heart? How many beats per second is my heart beating at my love, my love, my love? Oh, female genital mutilation sounds like shy crack. It sounds like a shite night out. So don't be at it, don't be at it. Female genital mutilation sounds like shite crack. So don't be at it, or somebody will think you're on crack. Being on crack is a good thing in Ireland, but it's a bad thing in America. What's going on? Did you hear that allegedly people were selling crack on Moore Street? Shh, scandalous. Anyway, shlook. That vegan Steve's some pub talker, isn't he? Oh shit. Is that coming up on your headphones? Do you feel under pressure? Do you want a nice sweet groove? Check this shit out, man. This gonna be chill as fuck. Ah. Dancing with a white guitar, looking like a superstar in my car, going far. A drifter in a cigar, in a bad Steven Seagal movie, getting it groovy in the Tuesday. Right, it's break time, lads. I'm off. I got shit to be doing. Time is money here. I got different glasses to wear. I gotta pay off some lads. I got some lads to pay off. Fucking taxman's got to pay him off. Got to pay off the fucking IRA. Have to pay that. Give them a few bob. Owe them a fiver. Have to pay off fucking Gandhi. Owe him a few bob. Having pints from there. And right, the video settings are not popping up for some reason. Video settings are 160 f 4.5 400. I shall be back. I'm not sure whether I'm meant to roll the screen camera at double the frame rate of the outgoing, because I know my outgoing frame rate is 30 frames per second, because that's classic film frame rate is 20. If you have a picture moving at 25 times per second, it will give the filmic look of smooth, silky So hopefully this is the filmic look. But the problem with the filmic look is some of it is in and out of focus because you're working with different planes here. Anyway. Am I a waffler? Who knows? Nat Bren, you're looking gorgeous. I'll be back. I like your socks. I'll be back. Do you want to in the shop? Because I'll be back in half an hour. Talk amongst yourselves. Here, fucking Zeus, you told me if I did the rain dance all night it'd fucking stop the rain. Now you're telling me it's gonna keep the rain going. Irish people are gonna be fucking fuming at me. Fuck. How you getting on? Vegan Stephen, another iconic episode of the Vegan Stephen podcast. This has been 83 BPM. You are live. You are looking particularly gorgeous and I think your intellect point just went up by one point. 1 point. So yeah, I didn't really want to talk about female mutilation. I can't even say mutilation. I say like mutilation, which I think I'll keep doing it. I'll call it female mutilation. Yeah, every so often I was check this shit out, man. I've been working on my fucking videography, man. I gotta talk really loudly because it's lashing fucking rain here in fiction land. Alright, so we got the fucking house party tour coming up. That's a fucking world tour, and also included in the house party world tour there. I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick. House Party World Tour. Jeez, synthesis is very good. I did that with my fucking brain, man. Oh, it's not easy being this cocky. People don't understand what it's like living with your own ego. Aye, sure listen. Oh, poor me and my white thin privilege. Alright, listen. Alright, so female genital mutilation. Yes, it is. Yes, it is hot. It's sexy, but ladies, I wouldn't recommend it. And lads, I wouldn't recommend you get it done either. I know, lads, you're dying to get it done. I know you're dying to get your I know you want to get some of your testicles off to increase women's sexual pleasure, but I don't think they want you to mutilate your genitals for their sexual pleasure, lads. So stop touching your genitals. I don't know. If you just wash your genitals, people might touch them. I don't know. Who knows? Just wash. You don't have to be fucking getting knives in there. Just fucking wash them. You'll be fine. Just have a shower once a day and you're grand. Alright? I know I'm completely missing the point, but what do you want me to do? Talk about fucking how growth. So listen, I'm still drinking All Ink. So All Ink, I'm still waiting on that check, lads. Come on, pay up. Knock, knock, knock. Which energy drink company am I gonna go with first? Fucking the race is on. Alright, here we go. Oh, that sounds gross, doesn't it? Ooh. So, yeah. I just want to be 100% honest, right? There's a lot of scaremongering that goes on in Ireland when you watch the news. And if I never watch the news, so all I just every so often I walk in the room and I just hear, these Muslims did this feckin' bad thing, or else, these Muslims are really scary or something, or Islam is scary, and guns and Islam scary, and that was just like I'll be in the you know, since a kid, like I'll just be playing with Lego, and I just be looking at the TV going like, why is everyone always giving about these lads all the time? Like, what's all this about? So I still don't understand why everyone's giving about Islam. Like, I don't know. I think they're obviously like a bit behind the times socially, and what I mean by that is not letting women drive and all that crack. They're kind of only, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. Allegedly, was Dubai really built by slaves? Because that sounds a bit dodgy. Like, I'm just putting that out there. Oh man, I was watching some nasty shit about what was it? Sharia law. I think it was Islamic. What was it? It was Sharia law or something against lesbians. Oh, it's fucking mental shit. They were saying there was Sharia law is like it's kind of like religion. It's kind of like Catholicism. If no one was allowed to say Catholicism, calm down, and it just kept going. All right. No one said lads, you've had too much to drink. I think you should just put the cocaine away. We all want a good time, but really, like, come on, that's your wife. You're not gonna get any thank. She's not gonna thank you for fucking playing with her bobs and vagina. Anyway, listen. The dark side of Dubai. Oh my god. To what degree has been? Oh shit. Okay. So listen, I just want to make you guys just to. It's so listen. There's anti-Islam shit all over everywhere, and I honestly don't have a clue what the fuck's going on with all this stuff. So I've never met a Muslim person I haven't liked, to be honest. Lovely bunch of lads, but the news tells me otherwise, so I don't know what the fuck's going on, lads. Like, I don't know, cause there's a bit of disconnect, cause me lads who, like, you know, practice Islam or whatever, lovely lads, and then I watch the news and all this mad shit. Like, what the fuck's? I'm just really confused. Like, I'm just really confused. It's like there's all this stuff like on the internet, like, oh, the Jews did this and they're doing that and stuff, and I think I've possibly met, like, I don't think I possibly know one person who's Jewish or something, but it's just like, it's not even on my radar and stuff, and I don't understand how people are so sensitive to it. Like, I honestly, it's not even, it's like I'm colourblind to it or something. That sounds very like a classic thing to say, oh man, all my friends are blah, blah. But I don't know what I'm just a bit confused where all this fucking beef is coming from. So I'm trying to find out where this fucking beef. People were starting fucking I think someone was having fucking YouTube diss raps back in the day, and it got fucking out of hand. That's what I think. Alright, so all I'm trying to say is Islamophobia is a real thing. So, and a lot of it is paid because there's some promised land or something. There's lads fighting over it. There's a lot of money involved and shit, and Jesus, it's like, it's basically like a brother and sister. It literally is a brother and sister arguing over, like, their house died or something. Their parents died, and there's only one gaff, and they're both arguing over who has it. And they both have their own gaff, but they go, yeah, I want that gaff as well, though. As far as I can, and they're both born in the gaff, so they're fighting over it. As far as I can tell, that's kind of what's going on. I've never looked into it. That's purely listened from people shouting irrationally, going, feelings, I have feelings, on the television, and I'm just there, like, fucking 8 years old, playing with my Lego, just been like, jeez, why is there a lot of people just shouting on the news, and why does everyone look so depressed? What the fuck's going on here? I'm never gonna. Anytime I was a kid, I was just like, I am never watching the news. I've never once watched someone like go like, brilliant, I'm gonna be late for the news. This is gonna be fucking fantastic. Let's get my fucking popcorn. Let's go. People seem to just watch it out of fear, and the whole way they're watching it, they're just like, oh, can you believe that? Fucking. they did this and now they're doing that, and then some strangers are coming in, and everything we know it could be change might happen, or maybe it won't. But in the meantime, be afraid. I don't know what all that fucking news brainwashing shit's about. But what I do know is that I find it very hard to talk about one thing for more than 5 seconds. Alright, the dark side of Dubai. Okay, this is the independent.co.uk. Voices, calm. Now, just to be clear, I'm not associating Dubai with fucking genital mutilation. I don't know what the crack with that is or how that works. So if someone would like to say how that works in the comments, or if it doesn't work, or whatever the deal is, go for it, because I know nothing. I'm from fiction land. Here we go. Woo! Independent. Right, they're talking loads about Ronald McDonald, whoever that is. Oh shit. Oh fuck. The wide smiling face of Sheikh Mohammed, that's Sheikh Mohammed, the absolute ruler of Dubai. Whoa, where the fuck is this going? Hang on, what date is all this? This is 2009. Alright, so in 2009, 7th of April or whatever. You know yourself. Does this make me far left if I start giving out about Dubai? It looks gorgeous, like I'd love to go. But apparently if you just want to like kiss someone or something, like you get murdered or something. I don't know how the fuck it works. To me, getting my hand chopped off is just, I'm a bit shallow. So the thought of me getting my hand chopped off is nearly as bad as me getting murdered. As is like being locked up. I've not very good concept of time. So the thought of me being locked up for fucking shifting someone, or shifting the wife or something, or someone else's wife. If I want to have an affair over there. I don't fucking know what the fuck's going on. Anyway, listen. The psychology behind the fucking Alright. I should listen. Here we go. Basically, I was looking up a load of videos last night. You know how these things go. Fell down a hole. I was watching these videos on the history of why people didn't want to trade with Muslims, because there's a whole history behind it. Like, it's not just like it just fucking happened and all of a sudden, like, it's this whole fucking weird thing with like Europe and not getting on with Muslims. And to be honest, I don't even know where those things are on the map. Like, I don't have a clue how this shit works. Like, I know some things well. Like, I know white paint. If you're looking for white paint, I'm your man. I take the lead straight out of it and yeah. Whoa, I'm gonna be sick. Oh! Vegan Steven, the king of consistency. Now, featuring Rain. Man, what? You don't need conspiracy theories when you just look at history, man. And this is only 2008. It could be even... Oh, Jesus. Everyone I know who went to Dubai, when I finished college, like, everyone went to Dubai and they're like, yeah, it was fucking weird, like, it was fucking weird. It looked nice, but it was fucking weird. It was fucking weird. Like, it was fucking weird. It was really weird. Like, I couldn't stay. The money was great, but it was fucking weird. And I'm just like, what? Seems grand, like. It looks gorgeous. You smoke weed there every day. They got fucking Hisha pipes, no bother. And they got like nice women, grand, full Monty. And they're like, no, you can't go around smoking fucking blunts. I'm like, what? That's fucking bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. Can't smoke blunts in public. Fictional characters ain't going. Alright. The wide smiling face of Sheikh Mohammed, the absolute ruler of Dubai, beams down on his creation. I'm very confused where this is fucking going. Like, from the get-go it seems fucking weird. I'm just saying that. Like, can you imagine the president of our... what's his fucking name? Michael D. Higgins. Michael D. Higgins there. Or Mary McAleese. Just imagine any powerful person who's even slightly Irish and try to take them seriously for... Try to take Can you imagine if I was like a serious racist person? Alright, here we go. I'm going to try and be racist. You ready? Even when I try to do impressions of people who are racist, they just can't stop. Normally people are just like, that's so like ridiculous, that's not even, what are you even doing there? And I'm like, oh, I was trying to like say something, a generic racist thing that someone would say, and they're just like, what's even happening? Alright, listen. So all I'm trying to say is it's very, very easy to get into an us against them mentality, and that's small-minded thinking. Alright? Small-minded thinking. Make an old cup of tea for who's ever in your house, man. And you'll be making an old cup of tea for who's ever in your house. Telling you now, man. Like every day, first thing in the morning, or whenever, anytime, whatever the little thing is. You'd be amazed what happens. You'd be amazed. You would be amazed. And then you do that across the board. And I don't know, it's fucking dark arts, man. Dark arts. His image is displayed on every other building. Sandwich. Why would you want your face on a sandwich? I don't want my face on a fucking sandwich. 3 hours later. Just going, I invented vegan platform and I'm a fucking sandwich, fucking cunt. Do you know who I am? I'm vegan Steve and let me in the fucking club. I'll be fucking high, I'll come back on here and own the fucking club. And yeah, that's what happens. The second you let power go to your head, you're gone. Alright. Smashing cameras. I'm talking about paparazzi and all this shit. His image, the paparazzi's on your side, man. They have power to make or break you, really. And they do. His image is displayed on every, well, that's, you can't be naive going near the press either. They're there to sell fucking papers, and they'll sell them any way they can. So if you're not giving them a good story, they'll have to fucking help it be interesting. His image of this lad loves having his face on sandwiches. I don't know who this lad is. He loves sandwiches. I don't know what his thing is. Sandwiches, but he fucking loves them. Alright. Sandwich between more familiar corporate of Ronald McDonald and Colonel Sanders. I'm so confused. Sandwich between the more familiar corporate riches. Okay, I'm confused. We're just going to keep going. I don't think they've really bothered applying logic to this fucking situation. I think they're just fucking gone full-fledged into fancy land. So they're talking about Ronald McDonald and Colonel Sanders. This man has sold Dubai to the world as the city of 1001 Arabian maybe lights and Sharia law. Whoa! I hope that's not what I think it is. Shangri Allah. Sharia law. Okay. In the Middle East. Insulated from the dust storm. Isolated maybe? No, it's not. It's INSU. Yeah, okay, cool. Blasting across the region, he dominates the. Alright, this lad sounds like a bit of a dick. Like I don't want to be calling lads dicks, but this lad doesn't sound like I don't know if I'd go for a pint with him. I'm just saying, like I'd say he'd stiff me with the bill. Just saying, like I'd say this lad is shited down in schmiddix. I'd say he's can't hold his beer at all. This is called winding people up. It's like I love winding people up because they find like, alright. If I explain my jokes, they're not funny. I like winding people up, saying shit like they're like, "Where's the wine?" And I'm just like, "It's red wine. It's in the freezer." Because alright, we won't get into it. We're getting distracted. He dominates like Manhattan, Mosque skyline, beaming out from row after row of pyramid glass and hotels smelted into the shape of piles of golden coins. Right. Possible knob alert, whoever this lad is. This sounds like the kind of stuff new money people do when they watch fucking they buy gold toilets because they don't know how to fucking handle money. I'm just like, why the fuck did you buy a gold toilet when you've got fucking mass poverty and oh Jesus. Lads, did you not do accounting in school? Anyway, he dominates, yada 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 yada, and there he stands on the tallest building in the world. Alright, skinny Spike jabbing father into the sky. Alright, so this lad's clearly a power hungry bellend. But we're just gonna see where we're going with this. This is 2008 or something. Alright, what's he getting at? Atlantis Hotel, a giant castle built 1,000 days for 1.5 billion on its own artificial island. Alright, so this lad's building loads of shit apparently. Alright, so what's going on here? They really want to sum this up. Like, I don't have a very high attention span, and this is fucking live on the internet, so like, what do they want me to do? There's fake plastic trees involved. I don't know what that's about. Talking on the desert. Alright, listen. Till the word. What's all this shit? Alright. I'm over my head, lads. I'm hitting the escape button. I'm ejecting from the fucking ejector seat. I don't know what the fuck's going on here, lads. Dancing to Kylie. What the fuck? United Nations top tanks. Dancing to Kylie. Dropping ecstasy. What the fuck is going on here? Unofficial gay pride clubs circulate online. It is illegal to be gay in Dubai and punishable by 10 years in prison. But yet the unofficial gay clubs seemingly unafraid of the police. So if you're gay, you get 10 years in prison. So I love cock as much as Alex, lad, so I don't want to be locked up for 10 years. No thanks. Women are shut away to everyone has gay... What? The women are shut away so everyone has gay sex. What the fuck is going on? What? What do you mean? What the fuck is going on here? What? Oh, there's a quote from the Bible. The women are shut away so that everyone's having gay sex. What? But they only want to have sex with boys. 15 to 21 year olds. I'm 21, so I'm too old now. What the fuck is going on? I need to find real gays. What? So this is the best place. All Arab gays want to live in Dubai. I'm so confused. What's happening? This is what happens when you only half read an article and you don't know anything about where Dubai is on the map. There's one group in Dubai from whom... Alright, that was Dubai Pride. Okay. So that sounds... I don't even know what the fuck's going on here. There seems to be some kind of culture of having sex with boys between 15 and 21, but once you're over 21, no one wants to have sex with you. I'm very confused. I heard about this in my research, but this is the first time I've seen it by a reputable news source, because Independent is kind of like what people would consider it a reputable news source. John Harry, that's Jonathan Harry. This is blowing my face off, lads. This is lad. Alright, so we got Dubai Pride. That fucking blew my mind as it was. So you're punished for 10 years if you're gay, but it's okay to ride little boys because all the women are locked away. I don't understand. How did all these stupid rules come across? Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, as far as I remember, to quote the Quran, you can have any unmarried man who has anal sex shall be put to death unless, and the man who has been analated, or whatever the fucking word is, will also be put to death. So the person having sex and the other person is put to death. Alright. Now that is only regards if an unmarried man is doing it, and it's tradition, as far as from my research is telling me, they get married at 21, the men. So there's some kind of thing saying, listen, if you don't get married and you continue to have gay sex, then how's this work? Basically, there's a loophole. If you're married, you can have as much gay sex as you want. Like, you can have anal sex with men. But if you're not married, then you get put to death for 10 years. I don't understand how that works. I think it's, to be honest, I think it's just like an economic thing. Like they need like, I think it's to do with like economics and stuff, and how trade works and stuff, and control of people, and witch hunting for like witch hunts and stuff. And if you want to take someone down, there's so many references throughout history, but I won't even get into it. So that's a bit out there, isn't it, lads? That's a bit it's a bit mad. It's a bit mad. So I tried to quote the Quran. Could someone look at fucking hell, what do I know about the Quran? I only know it because I was looking into it last night. That's the only reason why I roughly know that quote. But there's all sorts of like strange loopholes that just like are like, what? So you can have sex with boys, that's fine, but you can't have sex with... You can have sex with boys if you're married, but if you're not married and you have sex with a man, then you're put in prison for 10 years. And I don't understand. I'm trying. Lads, Mr. Dubai, Dark Side Dubai, Sharia law, I'm trying to understand. I'm trying, lads. I'm just very confused. It just seems like this stuff's just... Could this just be a classic way of controlling people? I think it is, but anyway. An adult Disneyland. Okay, let's see what has to go on. Oh, is there any buzzwords? All her worries melted when she touched down in Dubai 2005. It was an adult Disneyland where Sheikh Mohammed is the mouse, she says. Life was fantastic. You had an amazing big apartment, so you had the whole life of your own or whatever. Pay no taxes. Seems pretty good. Seemed like everyone was a CEO. We were partying the whole time. Her husband was, we were drunk on Dubai, she says, but for the first time in my life he was beginning to mismanage their finances. There was no talking huge sums. Alright. Before I came, I didn't know anything about Dubai law. I assumed all of these big companies that come here must be pretty like Canada's or any other liberal democracy. She says nobody told her there is no concept of bankruptcy. If you get into debt and you can't pay, you go to prison. Oh, shit. When we realised that, I sat Daniel down and told him, listen, we need to get out of here. And we knew he was guaranteed a payoff when he resigned. So, to clear off the debt, they did that and they left. Fuck. Daniel was arrested and taken away for the day. Shit. 6 days. Jesus Christ. So we got in money trouble or something and he got arrested. Well, that's kind of, I don't know. He begged for help but nobody came. Jesus Christ. This sounds like shite crack. There was a trial and he couldn't understand the trial. It was in Arabic. There was no translator. Now I'm here illegally? What the fuck? She's not... Holy... Shit. The thing you have to understand about Dubai is nothing is what it seems, Karen says at last. Nothing. This isn't a city, it's a con job. They lure you in telling you one thing, a modern kind of place, but beneath the surface it's a medieval dictatorship. Oh shit! Tumbleweed. 30 years ago, almost all contemporary Dubai was a desert inhabited by the... Good luck, Instagram, you've been amazing. I'll see you tomorrow. It's every day. Geez, the rain's really going hard on it, isn't it? It's the last time I pissed Zeus off. I'm just trying to find this. Ba 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 ba. I almost got into copyright law there. Alright, tumbleweed. I was trying to get this camera fucking working. 30 years, almost all contemporary Dubai was a desert inhabited by tumbleweeds. The mid 18th century. What are we talking about here? Sorry. Technical Persian Gulf, the lower half of the Persian Gulf. I'm just having the old technical laws here. Medieval dictatorship, that's a bit mad, isn't it? Do you have to continue this without the cameras? This shit's going down. The cameras have shot themselves, so I think I guess there's no cameras. I guess that's how we're rolling today, baby. Fuck the camera. Fuck the high frequencies, so high that they move into light speed. Okay, we're back. We're live. We're finding out, is Dubai a big place of medieval things, or is it a bunch of sound lads? Who knows? Hidden plan in view. Jesus. Come on, lad. Come on. 1 second. Just trying to. Okay. Here we go. You all ready? You comfortable? I'm gonna keep reading. We're gonna keep reading from this bold article. It's a very bold article. The thing about, you don't want to be pissing off these Dubai lads because they've a fucking load of money. So they kind of just do whatever they want, like. But anyway, sure, listen. We'll see. They got that oil money. Tumbleweed. This is part 2. 30 years ago, almost all contemporary Dubai was a desert, inhabited only by cactuses, tumbleweed and scorpions. But downtown there were traces of a town that was buried amidst and metal of glass. There's dusty Dubai Museum. Alright, whatever. So 18th century, it was a small village. Alright. Lower Persian Gulf. And then was it the British were there or something? Alright. Something to do with oil. Something to do with tax-free. And everyone was like, grand, we'll go tax-free. 5% in Dubai, falling out of the sky, 3 decades. Alright. Big bus tour of Dubai. Alright. Hidden plan in view. Alright, let's see what this is all about. It's called the City of Gold. Or they called themselves as the City of Gold. Alright. Something to do with water and all the rest of it. Mauled by the mall. Okay. So I don't see anything here about slaves. The Drunken Donut Deserts. Jeez. Mohammed El Mozarori. You're beautiful. Blaring behind me. What? James Blunt? What? But there's another face of elderly minority. A small huddle of deserts trying to snake the Shakaris out of abusive law. Next to a Virgin Megastore and Dunkin' Donuts with James Blunt. You are beautiful, blaring behind him. I meet Dubai dictatorship's public enemy number 1 by way of introduction. Mohammed Al Mansoori says from within his white robes with a Sinevy face, Sinevwy. Westerners come here and see the malls and tall buildings and they think that means we are free. But these businesses, these buildings, who are they for? This a dictatorship, and royal family think they own the country, and the people are their servants. There is no freedom here. Holy fuck! Is this real life? Alright. We're still going. This sounds a bit... I think I might cancel my flight with... I heard Emirates are a load of cunts. I mean, sorry, what I meant... That was an acronym for cooking under cocks kangaroos. So it wasn't offensive. It wasn't slander. So, fictional show, fictional character. Alright. System. Whoa. Slavery. Whoa, jeez, we're getting into it now. So there's a few drunken donuts or something, and then it says, suddenly Muhammad twacked into the limits of the shrine Muhammad's tolerance. Sorry, I don't know who these lads are. Horrified by the system of slavery his country has been built on, he spoke out Human Rights Watch, the BBC. So I was hauled in by the secret police and told, shut up or you will lose your job and your children will be unemployable, he says. But how could I be silent? Holy Jesus. So it sounds like a bit of an old North Korea job. You wouldn't really want to be... Sure, there's marijuana growing on the streets, but you really wouldn't... It seems like a good idea at the time when you're booking flights, hammered with your mates at 3 in the morning. But maybe, even if you book the flights, maybe give it a miss. Maybe give it a miss. Or maybe go. Maybe go. Hello? Is that reality calling? Alright. So, yeah, who knows? The Independent could be like a Jewish conspiracy. Quote some Muhammad lad. Dubai is the best place in Muslim world for gays. Whoa, what the fuck's going on here? I'm so confused. Alright, Dubai Pride. Okay, sorry, I don't understand what the hell. The lifestyle. Guidebooks called Dubai Melting Pot. Okay. A guy wearing pirate hat helps her to her feet, dropping his beer bottle with pathetic laugh. What the I got in a double decker. Alright, I don't know where this is going. So what is even happening? 24-year-old British woman called Hannah Gamble takes a break from her dance floor to talk to me. I love the sun and the beach. It's great out here, she says. Is there anything bad? Oh yeah, she says. One of them has noticed. I think with relief, the banks. When you want to make a transfer, you have to fax them. You can't do it online. Anything else she thinks hard? The traffic's not very good. When I asked British expats, do they feel about the not democracy, they said it's the Arab way. Said Essex boy. Alright. So they like the money. Yeah, so some people are grand living in a weird dictatorship. And all that kind of stuff. And for other people, it's not for them. That's fine. So if you feel like having like having the old anxiety of being locked away at any moment for not studying some mad guidebook that some lunatic wrote a few hundred years ago, and that some individuals, some extremist individuals, not everyone, likes to enforce these things. I feel like Jack Nicholson in The Shining, the last man in the abandoned haunted home. Alright, that has no context. What is this all about? it has been abandoned. The world is empty. It's been abandoned. It continues to be unfinished. Alright, so listen, I think that's it. I don't know what the fuck's going on with this article. It just keeps on going. They've got fake plastic trees anyway, because nothing grows there. Possibly a metaphor. Okay. To what degree has Dubai been built by slave labour? I couldn't find that out really. Why do people still visit Dubai even though it's infamous for... Well, we'll find out. Generally, I think it's just people with money but no time to actually... I will not say. Lame accusations. I go to work in cathedrals, travel in Uber, meetings, go to work from home, and I'm lazy. What else do you need? People are becoming aware about organisation culture during the part of Revenate Art. Listen, I don't know what the fuck. He says these are lame accusations, all these things that people have to say. These people are... I know there's a lot of money at stake here, so people's opinions, people have invested interests on both sides. On both sides. I can't even do an impression. So I think we're going to leave the show there. And... oh yes. Sorry, I wanted to look up anti-Muslim statistics, okay? Just because I don't want to be one of these fucking one-dimensional dickheads giving out about some religion. Doesn't matter what religion it is. There's a fucking new one popping up every day. 7 striking... Okay, here we go. Just kind of a look at one or two things. I like to look at statistics just because it's very confusing to know what the fuck's going on with the world and everything. Okay. Death penalty for same-sex sexual acts. Okay? Here we go. Only certain religions. Okay. So, in these countries I'm about to read out are countries that, yeah, just they'd fucking kill you. Straight out. Alright? Yemen, Sudan, Saudi Arabia, and Iran again. I don't know how that works. That must be the dyslexia kicking in. Alright. Okay, so United Nations member where a person can be put to death for participating in a consensual same-sex activity. Alright, and then we have ones only under certain religions, but those religions are in those countries are Iraq, Nigeria, Somalia, Syria. And then we have punishment is on the books, but the country doesn't appear to impose it according to the report. And that is United Arab Emirates, Pakistan, Marjuina, and Afghanistan. So if they like you, they won't kill you, and if they do like you, and I have a few bob, they'll look the other way, allegedly. Alright, so that's... do you want to go to a country that is up for killing people for having a bit of sex? Consensual sex? There's a lot of banners here saying stuff like, you know, like stop the gay hunt and all this stuff, so you get the idea. Some Ugandans are gay, get over it. It's like a natural occurring thing in nature and so on, so I don't know. You're kind of just getting angry at the fucking sky for being blue, aren't you? Oh! Alright, I'm going to just look up some anti-Muslim statistics, just... Islamophobia, okay. Islamophobia is a thriving part in all British parts of society, says independent.co.uk. So it's definitely something to be aware of, Islamophobia, which is basically when you hear the word Islam and you just go, oh my god, do they have guns? Or do they have bombs or something? Because that's... Anytime... Alright. Tips for critical thinking. Here we go. Ask basic questions. The world is a complicated place. Number 2. Question basic assumptions. Very good. Number 3. Be aware of your mental process. Number 4. Try revising things. Number 5. Evaluate the existing evidence. Number 6. Remember to think for yourself. Number 7. Understand that no one thinks critically 100% of the time. August 1st, 2019, collegeinforgeek.com, improve critical thinking. I just has 7 little tips there. Alright, so there's some rough, who knows. This is an exercise in critical thinking, the whole podcast for me. It's kind of just going like, why are like Muslims on the TV? Like, why when I hear like Muslim and all this stuff, am I like, oh jeez, like why do I have that reaction? Because every time on the news there's people just goes Muslim and bombs and guns, and I'm just like, oh Jesus, what's going on here? And so listen, I don't know anything about it, and I'm just finding out why I have that reaction, because loads of people around me have that reaction, but I don't know why. So I'm trying to find out what the flip is going on. Alright, so that is everything. Nope. YouTube's crying. Oh. So, listen. Don't be getting mad at people for their religions. Or, I don't know. Do whatever the fuck you want. Okay, just for my personal reference, I'm going to drop the frame rate down to 30. And we're going to play a song, and that's going to be the end of it. So thank you so much for everyone for the support. It was at 60, and now I'm dropping it to 130 for 5. So okay, that's pretty good. So this is 60. Here we go. This is to anyone who I offended. I was only messing. All right. So. Feel free to. I'd love to hear your slags from me. So, I wouldn't be arse reading them. But anyway, here we go. You can say you love me sometimes. You can say anything at all. 'Cause I know you would like to, but couldn't find the words. All I can do is be true to all the girls and boys that fuck with me when they play war, because I love everyone from the oceans to the sun. I love you. Can you see my view? Marcus Aurelius is a very sound Roman emperor. You can say you need me sometimes. You can say anything at all. 'Cause I know you would like to, but couldn't find the words. All I can do is be true to all the girls and boys who fuck with me when they play war, because I love everyone from the oceans to the sun. Alright, so Islamophobia is silly, so don't be at it. Alright, well done everyone. Stay focused on your purpose. I'll just go through a quick little thing on how to figure out your purpose or whatever, just for the crack. But it's very confusing now to do your purpose. I'll have to do a whole fucking thing on it. Your purpose. What makes you happy in life, right? Yeah. Do that. Do that and figure out how to make money off it without working for someone else. And You can lift everyone around you out of, you move everyone else forward when you're bringing in all that fucking good energy. It's very hard to be this fucking chuffed if you're doing something you fucking hate. But I'm pushing. I'm pushing positive vibes out into your ears and love for the universe, because life's hard. So go easy on yourself, lad. Go easy on yourself. And if you hear anyone saying down the pub, I might give genital mutilation a go, all the girls are doing it, just be like, I wouldn't recommend. The reviews on TripAdvisor aren't great. I just want to let you know, like, it's not. There's some mad lads out there, but they're called mad lads for a reason. Right. And I was slagging off Coolio there yesterday. Turns out he charges more than, so I actually had the wrong price on the thing. But anyway, when are we going smoking, Coolio? You never call me back. I should probably slag off Blind Boy, but I'm not that fucking arsed doing it right now. Let's see, Blind Boy, more like Boy Toy. Bye.